What's going on, guys? It is Andrew here, and welcome back to The Long Dark. Now, you might be wondering, if you watched part 1, why are we not in the same area that we were in part 1? It's because I actually decided to ditch that save and head straight for Pleasant Valley because, you know, Pleasant Valley is the new area. It's what people want to see. Quite frankly, it's what I want to see. I kind of want to, see what Pleasant Valley is all about. It's this big, large, huge addition to the world, but it's super mysterious and hard to find. So what I did was I actually looked up how to find Pleasant Valley, and I found a video that shows you how to get here, and it is freaking hard to find. And I will be completely honest, if it was not for the video, I would have never freaking found Pleasant Valley. So right now, I am actually not in Pleasant Valley. I am on the path to Pleasant Valley, however. We are very close. I am just kind of looking for some supplies in these buildings here. This pathway is so freaking isolated, and you have to, basically the way you find this pathway is just by finding this little tiny no entry sign and then going up this really random path for honestly 15-20 minutes of walking. It was pretty hard to find, I'm not gonna lie, but now we are still on our way there. We're not right there yet. We're probably about 5 minutes away, but I figured that right now would be a good place to pick up. I found those little shacks. I thought, instead of running further, some people might want to see the journey to Pleasant Valley, so I decided that we would start the recording now, and then we would try and find this this beloved Valley of Pleasantry. This game is so well made. I mean, I was just thinking of that to myself as I was trying to find this pathway, and I was running up this pathway, and I was thinking, a lot of people, they really judge games based on their looks, how realistic a game is. To some people, The Long Dark would look better if it was set, not in a cartoonish world, but in a realistic world. But, I think that this game is quite amazing, honestly. I've said it time and time again. I've said it in this series. I've mentioned it in other series like The Forest, where I say, what would be my ideal survival game, and I'm always coming back to, this game. This game has the perfect, calorie system. It has the perfect temperature system. Just the core raw survival elements of this game are so freaking amazing, and personally, just from a personal standpoint, I actually like the visuals of this game. I like the way that it looks. I think it looks great. It's a great looking game. It's a great running game. Yeah, it runs great, and it's great to play. It's definitely one of my favorite games of 2014. Maybe even, you could even say 2015, because technically the game's not even out yet. This is still Sandbox Alpha, so I'm really excited for when the story mode of this game is going to come out. I don't know exactly, obviously, the details of it, and most people don't. I'm guessing it's going to explain how we got here, because in the beginning, all it says is there's a geomagnetic crash of some sort, or a geomagnetic, like a strike that puts your plane down, and here we are. But it doesn't really go into it much, so I hope it touches on how we got here. And then I hope it makes you, pretty much play the game the way that I'm playing it now in Sandbox mode, where you gotta run around, find food, survive, while also doing, quests, or, finding little pieces, finding survivors to help try and stay alive, and then they could implement the whole, do you save this survivor? Kind of like a Walking Dead almost, where your choices kind of affect the way you play. You find a survivor, he or she's about to die, you have a little bit of food left, do you help them and save them, and risk obviously giving up your food and yourself dying and losing your progress, or do you keep it and it kind of affects maybe your mental, your sanity, which could be a new system they implement. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling on here about some ideas that I've had in my head, because I don't know. You guys know that this channel is mainly survival based, and with all the survival games I play, I nitpick at little things like this game would be better if it had this, and over the years, man, I've gotten, here it is. Oh my god. Over the years, I've gotten pretty seasoned to survival games and what they should and shouldn't have. At least I like to think. So this is the wall of Pleasant Valley, guys. This is This was tough to find. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for that video, I would have not found it on my own. No way, 0% chance. Just saying. All right. So we're here in Pleasant Valley. We're in the abandoned mine. This is kind of exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. Awesome. Really awesome. Okay, so I'm assuming we gotta go find a little pathway to get ourselves down here. Yeah, it looks like a little opening over here. This is really cool, though. I see a large, what is that, a bridge almost? I think that's a bridge. Okay. See if we can get ourselves down here without hurting ourselves. The one thing about this game is it's really, really easy to sprain your ankle. There's no jumping mechanics or anything like that, and you gotta, like, see, for example, like this is a pretty steep slope here. We just want to be real careful. I like how you start going down a little faster down the slopes and everything. I wish you could jump in this game, though, because one time I off camera, when I was trying to get to a place I was trying to get to, I actually got stuck in between a fence and a rock, and I actually had to lose my progress. Like, I had to quit the game and reload it. And if there was just a simple jumping mechanic, I could have got out. I get that the jumping just isn't part of, you know, the developers' plans, because you don't really need to jump. Nor if you were freezing in northern Canadian, you know, wildlife, you'd want to be jumping around like a goof. But in real life, you can jump if you want to. That's all I'm saying. So let's hope we find something here, because I kind of just fired up Sandbox mode, and I ran straight here. Other than those 3 shacks that I raided, there was 4, but 1 is non-openable. So, other than 3 shacks that I raided, and the very little food that I found, I really have nothing. So we're gonna have to find somewhere. I just wanted to find Pleasant Valley and kind of get that over with. So I don't have any, you know, food or drink. Luckily, I got really lucky, because the cold is really not bad at all. -6 is really not bad, all things considered, because, you know, it could have been like -29, -30, and we'd be freezing, and our condition would be going down. As of right now, we're still at 100% condition, which is great. So there's a car up here. Maybe there'll be something in that car. I'm just trying to look around, guys, because Pleasant Valley is big. I think it's... I don't want to say the exact dimensions, but it's big. I think it doubles or triples the size of the entire map. So, Coastal Highway and the original area put together, this is the size of both of those put together. So, it's really large. I don't know if I would want to eat a chocolate bar or a soda that was in a car for that long. They'd probably be bad. Alright, let's go ahead and eat that. Oh, it's a granola bar. For some reason, granola is less disgusting than chocolate when I think of it being old. I don't know. They're both pretty disgusting, actually. Okay, let's go this way. Let's hope we're on a path here to something that isn't a dead end. I see a dead body. You know, that's never a good sign when you see a dead body, because it's like, that, you know, could be me. This is a dead end, right? Okay, that's great. Well, he had some stuff. He had some Stacy's grape soda and an energy bar and some tinder. That's it. Well, sorry about your luck, buddy. Hey, better luck next time. Oh, there's no next time, is there? Ooh, that's not how people work, is it? Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to... I don't want to... You know, I could go, you know, right over here and everything. I don't want to steer too far off of the main road right now, especially since we just got into Pleasant Valley, and that does look like a... You know what? I'm just going to come over here and look. I'm not gonna go. So I really don't want to get lost. We just got to Pleasant Valley, and I don't know, like, the area. But maybe if I come over here and just look, maybe I'll see something worth seeing. Not really, huh? Okay, we're gonna head back. Don't fall, please. We're just gonna head back onto the road and follow the road. See if we can find some buildings, get ourselves some shelter. It looks like it's getting dark. What time is it here? 6:30 p.m. So in about an hour, maybe even less, game time, So like a minute or two, it's gonna start getting dark. Beautiful skies right now. You know, if I wasn't stuck here and dying, this guy, he would take my breath away. It really would. I see I think like a frozen lake down there. Really, the only two things I've seen so far in Pleasant Valley are a vehicle and a bridge. I haven't seen even any wildlife. I haven't seen a wolf. I haven't seen a deer. I haven't seen a rabbit. I haven't seen any shacks or buildings. You getting tired there, big guy? Eh, not really. Stop yawning. You're good. You're good. Get over it. Oh, it is getting dark though. I was right. Hopefully we can find a suitable place to rest up here. There we go. Huh. Something about that swing set just made me kind of sad. I don't know why. It's kind of grim. It's like, aw. Well, they're probably dead.
It's making my head feel thick.
The cold is making my head feel thick. I don't know what that means. Is that like something that actually happens when you get really cold, your head feels thick? Or is this guy just saying that? Survival experts, let me know. I play a lot of survival games, but I'm not a survival expert. Although I'd really like to be. That it actually does interest me when I watch shows like, you know, Survivor Man or Man vs. Wild, and just like how much they know about surviving. Like if they were ever stuck in a situation like this, I have no doubt in my mind that they'd be like, well, this is daily routine. Where the average person, I don't really think that we would be okay, guys. I think everyone should know how to, you know, start fires with really weird objects and make water pure and what you can and can't eat and how to make little shelters to survive extreme cold or extreme heat. I think that's important that people know, but I don't think a lot of people do. Myself included, to be honest. So, some milk. Some sardines. Some, what's that? Coffee. Some coffee. And this might even be... There was another building beside this, I think, right? So, we'll check that one, too. We'll check this, we'll check that one. And then we'll probably, we probably won't go out. I'll probably sleep the night off.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
A tin of coffee. Cabinet of coffee. Tomato sup. Give me sup. Me mama so good. Sup, me mama.
What have we here?
Lantern fuel. And good. Did I check these? I checked the ones, right? Okay. Cabinet. Oh, some work boots. We'll take those. I think those are better than the your average boots that you just have on. So it's 7 p.m. right now. Got some wool socks. What's this here? I know it's really hard to see, by the way, guys. It's really not. Like I always turn up the brightness in
use this.
In, you know, post-production. I always turn up the brightness for you guys. So even if it's dark right now, imagine how dark it would be if I didn't turn up the brightness for you. Trust me, it's super bright for me too. There we go. And there should be a toilet here. Go ahead and take all that water. Yummy, yummy toilet water. A lot of people don't get the concept of why you would drink toilet water. First of all, unless you live in like a third world country, and I'm not trying to, you know, say anything bad here. I'm not trying to say, you know, I'm not trying to put any places down or anything, but unless if you live in a first world country, your toilet water is actually just as clean as your tap water. It all comes from the same place. It's only dirty because it goes into your toilet where, you know, you just took a probably massive dump. But the actual water itself is just as clean as the water you drink. It all comes from the same source. So if you were in a survival situation like this, then drinking toilet water would be completely acceptable, if not encouraged, because it's actually cleaner than, you know, lake water, which has all of that bacteria. Okay, think of it like this. Toilet water, as long as you haven't pooped in it, doesn't have poop in it. Lake water does have poop in it, because fish poop in it. That's a good way to think of it, I guess. And there's plenty of bacteria, and, you know, fish die in there and then rot in the water. I'd take toilet water over lake water. Well, unboiled, unfiltered, unboiled lake water. Really? This place was kind of a letdown. There's really nothing in here. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Okay, so we are going to... How come at 7:40 p.m. it's about way brighter than it was at 6:30 p.m.? I'm not going to complain. We can still travel then. I was going to come out and see what it looked like and then maybe go back in and call it an episode, but hey. Lots of, like, broken down buildings and stuff, too. You gotta wonder what that might have been from. You know, it could have been from, like, an extreme blizzard. Maybe it was from a fire. Ooh, we got ourselves, like, a convenience store here. That's cool. Wonder if that fridge... Nah, definitely doesn't work. There's no power in here. Alright, so, let's actually call in the assistance of a flare here. We have lots of flares, and I can't see. And I know you guys want to be able to see as well, obviously. Every now and then, it wouldn't really hurt to use a flare. Especially when they're not, like, super rare either. Like, I seem to find flares quite often. Come on, get it. Let's get some, like, antiseptic. Oh! God, the timing! That was great. Locked and locked. Okay, well, you know what? All in all, I'd say this was a pretty decent stop. Oh, I missed these. See the benefit of light. Oh, I missed that too. What the hell? You guys are probably yelling at your screen. Andrew! You missed it, you dummy! Alright. We can actually... I mean, I could put this out. But there's no point in putting it out. I mean, I might as well let it run. It's already used anyways. It's not like we can relight it. Might as well go with it. Okay, so I actually, since I have the flare, I'm gonna come back in here quickly because we didn't have light when we were in here, and I'm just going to really quickly run through before it burns out. Okay. Just before it burns out, and make sure we did indeed get everything. This flare's actually lasted a very long time. I cannot complain about this one. You should be able to see if the tap works. Oh, actually, all the pipes are probably super frozen. It ain't Canada unless there's a picture of a hockey game. It even looks like maybe a Canadian jersey. That's awesome. Go Canada! Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and it's 8:30 p.m. We'll lose a lot of calories. Our fatigue's up there though, so let's sleep for 5 hours. And that'll also save the game in the process because this is going to be the grand finale of Lay video. Wow, it's really dark. 1:30 a.m. is the time. We're still a little fatigued, so I could probably sleep when I re-pick up the episode. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Pleasant Valley. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Every like goes a very long way in helping us grow as we inch our way towards 100,000 subscribers, which is amazing, and thank you so much. If you're new here, subscribe, because obviously that helps as well. Comment in the comment section below, are you guys still enjoying The Long Dark? What do you think of Pleasant Valley so far? And if you've already seen, you know, maybe your other favorite YouTubers play this, or if you've played it yourself, let me know a little bit about Pleasant Valley. What can I expect? Is there some awesome areas I should go to? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love your faces. Bye-bye.